Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matthew and today we're going to be doing another episode of Collecting with Matthew, a series where I, Matthew, who has 8 years of experience with collecting action figures, will teach you tips, advice, and tricks on collecting your favorite kaiju. Well, I guess this is kaiju, but realistically it can apply to any figure in general. So, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to attach your guys' figure parts together. Now, essentially, this is assuming that it comes out of the box, and it's like essentially it's like a Godzilla tail. I mean, you have 3 Godzilla figures, all from different lines. 2 of them made by the same company. But from left to right, we have the Playmates Toho Classic Series Space Godzilla, the NECA Godzilla 2003 from Godzilla Tokyo SOS, and the Playmates MonsterVerse Godzilla vs. Kong Giant Godzilla. What all 3 figures have in common is that they come with the tips of their tails unattached, just to make it fit in the box, just so they don't have to go ahead and shell out the money for a bigger box, which you'd think would be easy to do given the fact that it's just literally paper and cardboard, but yeah, c'est la vie. But anyways, we're going to be teaching you guys specifically 2 methods on how to attach it. Now, even though it's pretty easy, I thought I'd make a video on it anyway. So, right with me, actually, first we're actually going to go over method number 1, which is the hair blow dryer trick. Now, I myself won't do this on camera, specifically just because of how loud it is, and I don't really want to disrupt the peace and quiet going on in my house right now, so, yeah. But basically, what that does is it heats up the plastic, makes it very squishy and malleable, so if you go ahead and attach it to the peg, you'll see this is like a ball joint, that it'll essentially just kind of go right, it'll stick right in. And I can actually just kind of show you it, even because the Playmate Space Godzilla is pretty malleable anyway. It's like rubber. And you're pretty much all good to go. It's got a nice rotation, even though it is very squeaky. But what we're mainly going to be showing you guys today is the water method. NECA actually advertises this in the instructions. So right with me, I have fittingly a Godzilla cup, and it's got warm water. I made it as hot as I could, but I knew it would like cool down while I was filming this. So you essentially just want to take the socket, put as much but as little as you can. Why? Well, if your figure is very well painted, specifically in the tail region, then depending on how hot your water gets, you could potentially start taking off some of the paint, and you could start to warp the figure. Also, that's another thing. As you're dipping it in, I'd say like 15 seconds. So I wasn't even counting. So this is just for pure example. So once it's like squishy and malleable, just kind of attach it in, and then you'll hear that little airtight seal. Boom, you're ready to go. And even though it is slightly wet, it's nothing, a few minutes. Can't dry, so yeah. As you can see also, it really depends on the type of figure you have. Oh, crap. For example, this, this actually is where the peg is. So you think that, oh, I'm going to go ahead and blow dry or dip this in the water, right? No. You are going to want to dip this part, or maybe not dip it in water, but like put this in like the blow dryer so it's a bit squishy and malleable. I definitely know for a fact that this thing would get pretty much warped instantaneously. But yeah, essentially heat this up a little bit and then go in. My figures have pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much easy for me given how much I do this. I actually don't display it with the tail on because like how long it is of a figure. So that's pretty much why I have it off during a lot of my videos. And the NECA Godzilla, again, it's essentially what's advertised. You dip the tail in water. Again, make sure that it doesn't touch too much of the paint. So just kind of dip it in. So again, do not make it too hot. You could very well start to wash off the paint if you yourself are not careful. So let's get this into alignment. Boom, bada bing, bada boom, there you go, you're done. So, now you guys know, the paint will rub off or wash off depending on how hot you make the water. So make it warm enough, but not any warmer than, I would say, not even boiling, not even boiling. If you just boil the water, that'll guarantee wash it off. But as for blow drying it, that will not wash off the paint, but more warp the plastic, because you're warming it up to make it squishy, but if you keep doing it, it'll just warp and melt it. So those are two things to look out for. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you. God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.